Okay, hang on. Whew. I'll admit that I haven't really done much of what I was supposed to do today. Haven't got the Tiny Watch orders that people have done ready to go out the door. I mean, they're built, I got enough, but I haven't packed them and I haven't done a bunch of stuff. Maybe there's enough time, I don't know. I haven't done a whole bunch of other things, packing an order for Mauser, manufacturing some other stuff, getting my RGB Touch things on all the things that I'd planned to do today. I haven't done any of them. But I've done so much other stuff and I'm actually quite happy and proud about all the stuff I've done today. It was kind of fiddly, bizarre and enjoyable. And I should add frustrating into that as well, but rewarding. So I thought I'd just quickly make a video and just show you some of the things I did today. I'm a bit out of breath. I've been fighting stuff on the ground, as you'll see in a moment. Working with dodgy tools. Got the saw out. I was hand sawing timber today because I can't find any of my jigsaw bits. Yeah, it's been a bit out there, but I've also designed like 7 parts and printed them, and they worked almost first time, one of them. All the rest worked first time. And so anyway, I'm going to show you what I've done, even though I just released a video yesterday, whenever it was, which is, I don't know what day it was, maybe a Saturday. I've lost all track of time. I was ill yesterday, had a tummy bug. I spent most of my day yesterday in the bathroom, so that wasn't fun. You did not need to know that. Anyway, let me show you what I've been doing today. So it's a flippin' mess in here. That's on the ground, but I was using it today. Had to find my jigsaw, so I had to climb into there. Never fun, don't know what lives under there, but a lot of things that live under there other than tools. Anyway, so the bench has been moved around, clamps, saw, been chiseling today. Was gonna jigsaw, couldn't, hammering. There's sawdust on the ground. There's, I swept some of it up, but there's aluminium all over the place as well. I've been cutting aluminium. And the reason for all of that, or one of the things I've been doing, so what I've been doing this afternoon while I'm out of breath, is I built my shelf that goes underneath here. Look at all that stock I've got. I've got some shiny new stock, well, semi-shiny, that arrived on Friday. And the actual seller who I got the original stuff from, and he did send me the ones that he was supposed to send me, which is great. He sent them FedEx, which was lovely. Cost me $7 for shipping and I got FedEx. Anyway, so I've got a whole bunch of stock now and I needed to put it somewhere. And so I built the shelf. And so the shelf is using 40/40 underneath, which is braced on 2 sides. So 2 lots of screws on each side. I didn't have any 20/40 brackets, only 20/60. So I used those, that's on both sides. So I had to drill the steel, I had to tap it, M5, and then obviously put it all together. So that was fun under here on the ground, basically on my stomach, measuring it and doing stuff with aluminium everywhere. Got some aluminium stuck in my elbow, that was fun. Anyway, I have a shelf now for stock. So that's exciting. So the next thing I did was, finally, I had to actually redesign them. I did that today. Redesigned and printed these brackets that hold the Milo mill in place on the bottom here. So just have those side brackets were just sitting there and they were kind of clamped on the side, just holding it there, but they weren't actually fully attached. But I needed those clamps for under here. So I had to move them. So I finally had to do this. So I did this. Hopefully it'll be strong enough. It's just PLA. Anyway, whatever. So I've got that front and back. So let's go around the back. I guess, again, mess everywhere. So sorry about the whatever. So they're in place now, which is great. I really should reprint these back and front sections. That the stop, the kill switch at the front actually isn't connected to anything. But if I take it out, there'll be a hole at the front, and just like this holder back for the old switch. There are actually replacement panels I can print and put on. but that's going to be kind of fiddly to get on. So yeah, so I did that. Also kind of vacuumed more and cleaned out in here. So the other thing I did was, so I showed you those, they're all still the same. They're fine, but I did make a mounting bracket for just one of the solenoids for the moment. And I haven't actually done proper cable management. I do have a design I'm working on that'll allow me to cable tie wires to the extrusion. But this is all temporary at the moment still because I've got some polyurethane hose coming. So this is the PVC stuff. It's way too rigid and I don't have enough length of it. And it's pretty tight and I've tripped over it. I can't tell you how many times. You see it's there, going to the front, there. Anyway, it's shit. So I've got some polyurethane hose coming, which is still for air, so it's fine. Probably not rated for as high, but I don't need a lot of pressure on this. Unfortunately, it's coming from overseas, from the US actually, and through Amazon. So it's going to be like 2 weeks before I get it. And then I'm going to redo that because it's all going to be in a different position. I've got both the 10 millimeter diameter outer diameter for here and the 8 millimeter outer diameter for here. So it won't be this rigid one in here either, which I really don't like. It'll be polyurethane. And then I'm going to reposition where all that stuff is in. I've got the side in, I've got all my drawers in, except one of these drawers isn't supposed to be here. That one there, that's just temporarily there. I've got one more I need to print, but I was busy doing other stuff, printing all sorts of things, but they're all in now. Look, more tools. And that's in there. I haven't put the lighting in at the back because I realized that when I cut this here, because I wasn't planning on doing it at the time, I didn't leave enough. Oh, you can see that there's not enough copper there to solder onto. I'll try, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I might have to go further back to like here where there's got the next join or wherever it is and cut it. Or I do a separate strip. I can just power a separate strip. Anyway, so I haven't put the lighting in back there. But anyway, the air is in and working, which is now great. And I found this. I thought I threw it out. And I found it by fluke. It's when you're not looking for something that you can find it. So that's cool. I've got to put that back on. So, yeah, I don't really want to put this back on until my hoses come. I don't want to have to pull it off again. But it depends if I'm going to cut or not. If I'm going to cut again, I obviously have to close it up. So that's all really exciting, except it just made a mess everywhere. Obviously everywhere, like it's full on. Like you don't want to see my benches. Like that's my packing station. Look, my packing station. No, it's not. That's a dumping ground for all of my tools and screwdrivers and crap. Why? Because this is all full and I've got no place to put anything. But at least I got my stock off the floor. That's good. And now I can start putting some stuff away. I've got plenty of room down here that I can add things at the back. I might put some of these screw drawer things at the back there, and all my clamps will go down there and stuff. So that'll get things off the bench in a moment. But I wanted to show you this. It doesn't look like I've done a lot. I know it doesn't, I know. But I did. Like I got all the rest of these brackets in and almost straight. That one does not look straight. Very hard to get them straight. Very hard to get a level in there. Anyway, I thought I had them all straight, but I got all those in and you know, getting these just lined up where they actually, anyway. Wow. Now, one thing I do want to mention is, you might notice a very narrow stock here, but thicker stock, thicker narrow stock. I wonder what that could be for. That looks like it might be the thickness of one side of my tiny watch case. You know, just thinking. Anyway, that'd be lovely. Like I'd love to work out how I'm going to do a version in aluminium. That'd be cool. It'd have to be a very different design case. But I'm looking forward to working out how I'm going to do all that one day when I've got time. Okay, that's it. What a freaking mess. That's all rubbish. Just to be clear, that's all going in the bin. out the front in the skip, except for that back box. That might be Lego. Shh, don't tell Flynn. But that's all rubbish. So that's gonna clean up a little bit, but that is just typical Sion. Spread his shit everywhere. Oh, exciting. Remember I mentioned my new feeders coming? Yeah, they're actually in Melbourne already, at the sort centre up the road-ish. So I'll probably get them tomorrow. How's that for like record time? He didn't send them until Friday afternoon, and I'll have them on Tuesday. Very cool. Just so you don't all think I'm totally lazy, as soon as I finished recording that video, I started tidying and putting things away. So as you can see, I've got my clamps down there now. I've also got a whole bunch of stock that I forgot that Peter brought me at the back there, all sorts of bits and pieces to play with and cut into, and I forgot I had it. It was in a bag underneath my shelves. So anyway, a lot of that stuff put away, and I started tidying over here. So I cleared my packing area because I did actually get my orders out, and I've started tidying and putting things away here. A lot of those things have to go upstairs. All of the crimpers and all the things, all that stuff belongs upstairs on my shelves up there, so that's fine. That'll clear that off, and all these tools, I've got a place to go when I need to sort all this and put it back into their containers. So I have made an impact on putting stuff away, and I got rid of most of the rubbish that was on the floor here. Some of it's still in there, this needs to go. So, you know, I've got clear floor space, and I vacuumed and swept. So yeah, I'm not like a total, you know, slob. I hate mess. I can't stop myself from making it. I wish I could. I wish I was the type of person that could put something away the second I finished using it, but I can't do that. That's just not me, and I'd be lying if I said I could. But anyway, slowly tidying. One day I'll actually have a home for everything that's in here. One day. Or not. I don't know. Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks for being a supporter. I really appreciate it. Catch you all next time. Bye.